Hello children, today again I am going to start the class in this online mode, and for that I have taken a chapter from Political Science of class 10, and the title of the chapter is Political Parties. In this chapter we will try to understand what are political parties, what functions they perform, what is the need of the political parties, and what are the challenges these political parties are facing, in Indian politics. Before going to know about all this aspect, let us see or let us try to understand what are political parties. So basically, political parties are those organizations which contest an election and form a government. It means they are contesting election and forming government. So every country, it has a political parties, whether it is democratic, whether it is communist, whether it is monarchy or country which is run by autocratic rule. Every country has a political party, but the political parties are so important in the democratic country. A country cannot be called as a democratic if it don't have a political parties. Why? Because in absence of political party, then very spirit of giving opportunity to the people to rule the government or to elect the representatives to rule the government seems like missing. That's why it is very mandatory to have a political party in every democratic country. Why? Because they contest election and form government. So democratic country is that country where the government is formed by the people's representatives. So in the simple definition, what we will understand, political parties is an organization that contests an election and form a government. This is what the political party. If it is that, then do political parties have a classification? Yes. Political parties have a classification. And what is that classification? That classification is nationalized political party and regional political party. Right? Nationalized political party and regional political party. Right? Now see, what are nationalized political parties and how they are different from regional political parties. To understand that, let us take this one. Nationalized political parties are those parties which contest election at the national level. They contest election at the national level and form a government. In India, at present, we have 7 nationalized political parties. And these are Indian National Congress, which is called as INC, Nationalist Congress Party, that is NCP, Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP, Communist Party of India who follow the Marxist theory, CPIM, again Communist Party of India, right? After that, Bahujan Samajwadi Party, which is called BSP, and Trinamool Congress, which is called TMC. These are the 7 nationalized political parties that are very actively involved in the Indian politics. And if we see the regional political parties are those parties which contest an election from some particular region. They are called regional political parties. Now, what are these regional political parties? Let us see. If I tell you, you would be shocked. At present, India has 1600 plus regional political parties. How many? 1600 plus regional political parties which get registered with the Election Commission of India, which is also called as Nirvachan Ayog. So with the Nirvachan Ayog, 1600 plus regional political parties are get registered, and they are actively involving in the Indian politics. Do you know, in the year 2014, we have 2000 plus regional political parties. But at that time, the Election Commission of India has found that some political parties were formed and they are not actively involved in the politics. That's why near about 400 regional political parties were declared as deactivated by the Election Commission of India. Now 1600 plus regional political parties are actively involved or practicing the politics in the different state of India. They contest election in some region or some state. That's why they are called as the regional political parties. We have DMK, okay, we have DMK, RJD, okay, we have your PPA, that is People's Party of Arunachal Pradesh, we have Shiv Sena, okay, the western part. If you see the Akali Dal, like that, so many, in every state there are so many political parties are there which are active in the politics, and they are called what? Regional political parties. Clear? What are they? Regional political parties. Now, which party will call as a nationalized political parties and which party is called as a regional political parties? We need to understand that. See, any political party who are active in any region of the state may become a nationalized political parties. There are some criteria. If any regional political parties fulfill that criteria, they counted as a nationalized political parties. You see, few years back, TMC, which is called as a Trinamool Congress, it was a regional political parties. Later on, this Trinamool Congress has come in that criteria, they fulfilled that eligibility, and since then they become what? Nationalized political parties. So what is that criteria? We will try to understand that. Any regional political parties which contest election and win 2% of seat. How many? 2% of seat in Lok Sabha election. Lok Sabha election from any 3 different state. Okay? From any 3 different state. 3 different state. Now, they will counted as what? Nationalized political parties. First condition. This is first condition. Then second condition. Any political parties win 6% of vote in Lok Sabha and Vidhan Sabha election. Okay. 6% of vote in Lok Sabha and Vidhan Sabha election from any 4 state. Okay. From any 4 state and 4 Lok Sabha seat. This is another criteria. 6% of vote in Lok Sabha and Vidhan Sabha election and 4% of seat in Lok Sabha election. Then that regional political parties is counted as what? Nationalized political party. Another criteria is what? When any regional political party get recognized as a state party in any 3 different states. Okay, sorry, 4 different states. When any regional political parties get recognized as a state party in any 4 state. Now, any political party which fulfill any one of these criteria, it's become a nationalized political party. Right? Now, this is what the classification. How a party is recognized as a regional political party and how a party is recognized as a nationalized political party. Right? So this is. So 3 conditions. That is 2% of seat in Lok Sabha election from 3 different states, or 6% of vote in Lok Sabha and Vidhan Sabha election, and 4% of seat in Lok Sabha. Party should get recognition as a state party in any 4 states. Then that party will counted as nationalized political parties. Any party which secure 6% of vote in Vidhan Sabha and Lok Sabha election, it will recognize as a regional political parties. Okay, this is about the classification of the political parties as a nationalized and regional. If it is that, if in that way parties are classified as a nationalized and regional political parties, then we will try to understand what is party system. Okay, we know that every country has a political party. Initially I have told you that every country has a political party, whether it is a democratic country or non-democratic country. But do they have the same number of political party? No, they don't have the same number of political party. Let us take the example of few countries like India. What I told you, we have 7 nationalized political parties and 1600 plus regional political parties. If you take the United States of America, then you will come to know that they have only 2 parties. And if you take our neighboring country, China, then you will come to know that they have only 1 party. So this classification is called as what? Party system. A country which has a single party, that is called uni-party system. What is it? Uni-party system. It means it has a single party. Uni means single. Uni-party system. Which country? Just now I told China. Okay, China. Example. Some country they have 2 party. That is called bi-party system. United States of America, just now I have told. And we have 7 nationalized political party and 1600 plus regional political parties. So we are called as what? Multi-party system. Multi-party system. We are having so many political parties. So the country which has a classification, the country which has a single party system or single party, they are called as a uni-party. The country which has a 2 political parties, that is called bi-party system, and the country which has more than 2 parties, they are called multi-party system. Right? So in this video, we try to understand what are political parties, their classification, what are nationalized political parties and their eligibility to become a nationalized political parties, what are regional political parties, and what are party system. We try to understand that. Rest content of the chapter, I will come with a new video. Keep on watching and must read the textbook. Thank you very much.